அனைவருக்கும் மாலை வணக்கம், சுப சந்தியா, and good evening to everyone. First of all, I would like to thank my Guru, Dr. Shekhar Algundi sir, for molding me in each and every aspect of my life and for being who I am now. Second, I would like to thank Shivaraj Homeopathic Medical College Chairman Dr. Shivaraj Sanjay sir and Managing Director Shivaraj sir and Principal sir Dr. Kannan. And I would like to thank our webinar coordinator Dr. Kritika ma'am. So I would like to start this session with this beautiful quote: God sleeps in the minerals, awakens in the plants, and walks in animals and thinks in man. You begin by serving your own needs, your journey by serving the needs of others. You end by serving the needs of the whole. That's when the journey is complete. So before we could really enter into our actual topic of today, let us recall whatever have been taught in the previous sessions. So Dr. Hidekar sir taught us about the understanding of rows and columns. He gave a detailed description about what are all the issues of each row and each column. And now, in the first row is all about the conception and existence. So when two things or when two form a one new bond, so the energy is converted into matter. So this matter previously doesn't exist. So they have a doubt that whether they exist or not, because previously they were not there and now they are going to be existing. So first row is all about conception and existence. And then row 2. Row 2 is all about the fetal life and the birth process. Here it is all about how the fetus is developed inside the mother's womb and how it gets separated from the mother's womb. So from lithium to boron, the fetus develops inside the mother's womb, and in the boron, the separation process starts, and in the fluorine, it all comes out. The fetus comes out of the mother's womb. So here their doubt is, am I a part of something or am I a separate entity? So this is their doubt. So we know the second row is all about the development of the fetus inside the mother's womb and the process of the birth. Row 3 is all about identity and nourishment. Once the individual is born, once the fetus is born, and now the child, for a child what all things are needed? They need that love, care and affection, and they need to develop their own identity. They will show that they are here. If we won't look at them or if we won't give our contribution to them, they will show us they are here by doing any sort of small activities. So the identity develops at this stage. So third row is all about identity and nourishment. Along with this, they start communicating with others. They start talking with others. So communication is also the another important theme of this row. And they need appreciation for what all small works they are doing. If they did this any homework, they need one chocolate. Or if they want to do this, they need some other gifts. So they need appreciation. When others tell they have did that very good, they feel appreciated. So they need this appreciation constantly. So now let us enter into our actual topic, row 4. So what is row 4? Once the identity is established, then the next step represents the development of one's security or mass or strength with which develops the ability to defend oneself. So it's about I know who I am, but safety is not yet developed. I cannot safeguard or defend myself. Here they know their identity is developed, but their security and safety is not yet developed. Their security and safety in the form of material things. So after one's individual gets out of the college, what all things they need in their life? Yes, they need money or finances, relationship, house, job, health. So fourth row is all about this. They are going to search in this journey. So this is all what they need. So their desire is to add and accumulate property, cars, jewelry, and other material things. So they plan. Their planning is to do with their day-to-day activities. In home, I want to do these things. They will schedule like that. In office, when I go to workspace, I want to do these works. So it's about regular schedule every day. So the issue is about doing a routine or an everyday job here. Whereas in third row, it is for hours. The need for food, the need to talk is for only for particular hours, for half an hour or 2 hours. So they plan only for the hours. But in fourth row, they plan for the whole day. For example, doing daily household chores, settling their accounts, going to bank, making the bills, doing daily job in office, etc. So their pattern of reactivity and duration of the reaction. Their issues are of more longer term, like job, health, wealth, security, safety, strength, and defense. More deeper the issues, they are less reactive. In third row, we can see their issues are very trivial. They will get like hair fall, dandruff, skin issues, or small digestive issues. So they are highly reactive. So third row elements are highly reactive than the fourth row elements. Here the fourth row, the structure is little more developed. So the issues are little more deeper. Here what all the organs they are affected are mainly their sphere of action is the organs which represents one's solidity and stability and security. So mainly musculoskeletal system, bones, joints, muscles, tendons and related pathology like arthritis and cramps. So they have fear of losing or loss of their security, job and house. They have fear of disease. They have fear of financial losses. They have fear of robber and thieves who will take away their security, poverty, debt. We can see what all fears they have is all about the material things. So they are in need of the material things in their life. This is all about the fourth group, the need for material things and how they are developed with the material things, whatever they have. So being watched or looked at. These people have a feeling of being watched or looked at their job or school or home. If they do anything wrong or any mistake, then they will lose their job or relation. So they try their best to be as efficient as possible in their tasks or in their daily routine at home. So taking the responsibility is another issue in this group. They take the responsibility in regards to their own job as an employee. They are not the CEO or the managing director, or they take responsibility for the whole organization. They are not like the sixth row where they take the whole responsibility for the organization. Here, they take responsibility for their own work. So their responsibility and their task forms a part of the organization. So they are the part of the, so you are a part of the structure and you need to fulfill your part in it. They basically do their job as much as they can. So they are the part of the organization. They do their job as a job for the part of the organization. So now let us see what are all the elements in the row 4. Alkaline metal potassium, alkaline earth metal calcium, transition metals scandium, titanium, vanadium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel, copper and zinc. From scandium to zinc are the transition metals. Post-transition metals are gallium and germanium. Other non-metals are arsenic and selenium. Halogen is bromine. Noble gas is krypton. So now let us understand in this next few hours about each and every element of the row 4. So in this, we can either imagine like climbing the mountain from the beginning to the top of the mountain and then coming down. We can imagine the developmental issues of this row as climbing the mountain from the down to uphill and then climbing down and then getting down back. Or whatever a new thing we know and we start learning that and we develop our interest in that and we develop ourselves to that particular extent in that thing and then again we will come down. So we can imagine things in this way while learning the elements of the fourth row. So the first element is alkali metal Kali. So what are alkali metals? So alkali metals react with water, they form alkali. So they are very strong bases. These people are very reactive to halogens. Alkali metals are very reactive to halogens. So we can see these people are very reactive. They have low melting point and low density. So we can see the structure is not developed. They are stored in the mineral oil solution to prevent their reaction to the outside environment with halogen or hydrogen or other things. And they are not found freely in the nature. As this element is not found freely in the nature and they are found in combination with the other element like a salt. So these people also, they cannot live alone. They want somebody with them. That somebody is their family members, their relations when they are at home. When they are in job, their own team of people or their own friends should be there with them. They can't be alone. They have fear of being alone. So this is about alkali metal. So what is Kali? Kali is a positively charged ion. So these people are positive towards their life. They have a hope towards their life and they will develop. And in Kali, they have the one electron in the outer valency. So they will give that one electron to the anion to form a salt. So these people sacrifice their life to their family members. Whatever their family members need, they will provide to them. We can see they are the best housewife. Kalipat are the best housewife because they sacrifice the needs of the family. But in return, they expect something from their family members. Like they should take care of my financial responsibility. They should take care of my health. If they don't take care of my health, if that person is not there to take care of my whole thing, I am anxious, I'm restless because I don't have that security and safety financially, materially. So I am restless and I am anxious at that time. And in decision making, I am completely dependent on that person. So whatever the decisions they make, I rely on them. That group will make decisions for me. They will tell like, Doctor, more than me, no, my husband can explain about my health issues clearly. So let him tell my health issues. Or in decision making, they will tell. Like one of the patients said, Doctor, after my husband's death, when property issue came from mother-in-law's home, I don't know to take the decisions. So I completely relied on my family members. I said to them, whatever decision you want to take, you take in this because I don't know to take the decisions. So this much is their dependency. They are completely dependent. So Kali, the feeling is about I exist. I have a separate identity, care and nourishment. But I don't have the capacity to protect myself and to secure. Therefore, I need to depend totally on someone else, like spouse, family, doctor, etc., for protection, finances, and health. So there is a need for dependency in harmony with security about anxiety about a family or group. We can see this anxiety and restlessness are more in Kali, and this anxiety and restlessness will be decreased as the structure develops. So restlessness, we can see all the Kali elements, Kali ars, Kali bromatum, Kali carb, Kali iode, Kali nitrogen. And in anxiety about their health, we can see Kali ars, Kali brom, Kali carb, Kali nitrogen, Kali phos, Kali silicata, all the Kali remedies. In fear also, we can see fear of being alone. We can see all the Kali remedies, Kali ars, Kali brom, Kali carb, Kali phos. So our next element is the alkaline earth metal, the calcium. So what is an alkaline earth metal? These alkaline earth metal are also more reactive towards the halogens, but they are reactive only at a particular standard temperature and pressure. So these people are also reactive to their surroundings, but their reactivity is less than the alkaline metal Kali. They are reactive only at a particular temperature and pressure. In a similar way, these people became more anxious and restless, and they will fall back to their guide or a mentor or a fatherly figure when the situations are difficult. And the calcium element is a positively charged ion. So they are also positive towards the life. They are hopeful. They have two electrons in the outer valency. They will sacrifice these two electrons to the anions to form a salt. So they are also probiotics towards life. They are used in electrolytes. They give the life. So these people are also positive towards the life. Their structure is little more developed than the alkaline metal. They are stronger than the alkali metal. Kali, we can see they can be breakable easily, but calcium is little more strong and we can't break that much easier as Kali. So Calcaria is a step ahead to Kali, where in Kali they are completely dependent on someone. Calcaria is beginning to find security, but still they are very much dependent because in case of slightest external threat, they will resort back to their support. Security for them in terms of money, house, job, relationship, etc. In Calcaria, the main thing is need for a stability, security, safety, and protection. In Calcaria, support is needed in difficult situations and will avoid any risky which will involve in security, for example, any adventure or stock market. In Calcaria, the support they need is from the fatherly figure or the mentor or the guide who have went through that path. So they will talk like, Doctor, my father is doing this business. So when I enter into the same business, he will guide me and he will give he will give me the guidance like what all experiences he has faced in life. With that, I can go ahead with his support and guidance. But if I take any new job or if I start any new business, I can't do it by alone. I need someone's guidance. So better I will go ahead with whatever father is doing now. I will do the same job so that he can support me. As he had went through the whole thing, so it will be easier for me and he also will guide me. So this much is their dependency. We can see there is a need for whole family support in Kali, but here the support is needed from the fatherly figure or a mentor or a guide. Calcaria represents the dependency of the child. That is, they can walk and move, but still needs the protective cover of the house, and not willing to take up the challenges that the environment outside his house has to offer. The Calcaria, the notation that other people are observing them or observing their confusion as well as their sensitivity to reprimands are very strong. So Kali and Calcaria are within their comfort zone. They are within their family. They won't look outside their comfort zone. Even we can see Calcarian men until their 30 years, they will be within the support of their family members. They might not have went outside. All their finances, all their material things, whatever they need, might have been managed by their family members. And they have a fear if they don't follow the moral aspect, whatever their parents has taught them, they will lose their security and trust. So this is about the Calcaria. Now let us see a short case where only the Calcaria part I have taken. So it is a travel into the journey of 37 years old man with the complaints of fungal infection. So the case goes like this. Tell me whatever you want to convey. Itching of the skin. When I scratch, water discharge comes out and spreads to the surrounding areas. Whenever I touch, I can't be without scratching. So on scratching, it got spread and reached till here. In the sense, eruptions were small, but on scratching, it has reached till forearm. In childhood, when I was 2.5 years, my father died. Mother and grandfather only looked after me. Grandfather died. That was an unforgettable incident. When his grandfather died, when he was studying in the college first year, that was the most stressful incident to him because until third semester, he was the first person, he got the first rank in college. But after, when his grandfather died, he got second rank. That affected him. So grandfather's incidents mainly affected him. So I asked, how does this incident affect grandfather's death? He will teach me everything. He will give me guidance. Now, without knowing things I am doing, he will prepare and give me schedules for exams. He used to give ideas like instead of studying during exam time, should study priorly to the exams. He will tell if you earn and do things, you will know the suffering. If you ask with someone and do, you will not know the suffering of earning. If you suffer, you will develop like this. Guidance he will give. So this kind of guidance he will give me. So I asked him, what is guidance according to you? Showing the path, you should do this. You should not do this. No one is there to tell now. There is a difference in doing things by ourselves and doing by someone telling. If urged persons or experienced persons tell us, that will be correct. So what's the difference? I'm not experienced even in farming. I don't know anything. Grandfather will tell in this season we should do this plantation. Difference is that in doing with experience and studying and doing. So with his experience, grandfather will tell me in this season you should cultivate this. I don't have this experience. So I should study and do. So it will be the guidance which he gives and I can do the same. Whatever he have did, I can follow him because he has the experience. So this is their guidance. So you said in childhood, grandfather looked after you. In what way? He only used to pick up and drop me from school. He looked after everything, whatever I need. So whatever things they need, grandfather was there to provide him. So no worry that father is not there. Family was under his financial control. Whatever income was there, he spent for us. So this was their looking after. This was their support, financially and income. So until second semester, I was first grade. After grandfather's incidents, by thinking that I got less marks. In exams, I used to write differently. Everyone used to write in para. I used to write in points. I got this idea from schoolmaster Mr. Muthukumar. He told me this. I followed in college. That was very useful to me. So he gave me the guidance to write an exam like this. So I followed him. I followed the master, my master. So because of it, I got the rank. So this was the guidance. This was the support they need from their family. So before treatment, this was his eruptions, and after treatment, this was the changes. So now let us enter into the transition metals. We have completed Kali and calcium now, alkaline metal and alkaline earth metal. So now we are entering into the transition metals. Transition metal is from scandium to zinc. That is from the third column to 12th column. So what are transition metals? So transition metals are structurally developed. Their density is high. You can see in Kali and calcium, their density is low. These metals, they can exist in a separate form. They don't need to form a salt. They exist in the separate form. Unlike Kali and calcium, they can only exist in the salt form, in a combined state. But here, they can exist in the separate form. They can be hammered or bent into shape easily. And they are usually hard and tough. They form colored ions and compounds. So the scandium is little more developed than Kali and calcium. So here they start coming out of their comfort zone. So they are double-minded, like they are confused. Can I find my own security, or do I still need to depend on someone? They begin to look outside their comfort zone, begin to examine new interests and knowledge, trying new things and new environment, alternating between safeties in the cozy environment versus curiosity about the things outside. So they start coming outside of the comfortable zone and they are confused that whether they can do it by their own self or whether they can find their own security or still they need to depend on someone. They are confused. So when they come out of the comfort zone, they feel that there is no one to take care or support them. So I have to develop it on my own. Don't know if I am doing the right thing or making mistakes. The main feeling is that they are not sure about their footing. Their footing is not sure. Either they can go this way or either they can go this side. Either they want to take this decision or either I want to take this decision in my work or in my career or in investing money. I don't know to take this decision. I am confused whether I should go in this way or in that way. The feeling here is that they doubt if they have enough ability to provide security for themselves. Is the structure is adequate enough? So, for example, doctor, after my father died, I don't know whether to take his job, whatever he was doing, or whether to take off his business he was doing, or should I start my own, or should I do the same work which I am doing priorly? I am confused with this between. I don't know to take decisions in between these two. I don't know which one is right for me. So this much is their level of confusion in each and everything in their life. In alumina, we can see there is a confusion for identity in the third row and in the third column. But here also there is a confusion in terms of money, job, and their security. So Calcaria and Scandium, what is the difference? In Calcaria, they begin to find security in themselves. But in case of slightest danger or threat, they rush back to the support. In Scandium, the structure of security has developed further, but still have confusion. They have to think to develop security on their own, but are undecided about what. So our next element is titanium. Titanium is little more developed than scandium. Here there is no confusion whether I am right or not, whether I want to do this or not, as they are little bit developed than scandium. So the understanding of titanium is they start protecting themselves. They know they have come out of the comfortable zone and they have to start protect their own self. But they are unsure of their ability. They are unsure that how can will I protect myself or not. They have a doubt. They are unsure, not the confusion. They are unsure. They have the doubt. Person feels that he has to protect himself and starts off, but feels inadequate as to whether he will be able to do so. So this is about the titanium. There is a doubt, not the confusion. So they are used in systemic lupus erythematosus, tuberculosis, and the main key symptom of this remedy is imperfect vision. Peculiarity being that half an object only could be seen at once, giddiness and vertical hemiopia. So our next element is vanadium. So vanadium is little more developed than titanium. Is the next step to titanium. Now we can see we are climbing the hill upwards. We are developing little by little in the form of structure. So alternates and doubts about one's security. Here they know they will go ahead and they will come back. So it is one step forward and backward. They alternate between the feeling they can do it and they cannot do it. Here there is an alternative state that whether they can do it or they cannot do it. Here they will go ahead. Their security is little bit developed, but they will go ahead and they will again come back. So materia medica of vanadium. Its action is that of an oxygen carrier and catalyzer. Hence, it's used in wasting disease. Increases amount of hemoglobin. Also combines its oxygen and toxins and destroys the virulence. Also increases and stimulates the phagocytes. So in patient's language, we can see it is difficult for me to sustain the efforts. I begin several things to do, but I don't carry on. I force myself to get up early, and in the fourth day, I drop it. I am uncertain and doubtful. I am not so confident. You are always a step lower. That makes me uncertain and anger. They will go ahead, they want to do that work, and again they will come back, and again they will go back to the work. They are uncertain in their things. So vanadium is mainly used in cough, dry cough, irritating, paroxysmal, sometimes with hemorrhages, atherosclerosis, sensation as if heart was compressed, as if blood had no room in the aorta, fatty heart, atheroma in arteries of brain and liver. So our next element is chromium. Chromium is little more developed than vanadium. So this element comes from a Greek word, chroma, meaning color, because many chromium compounds are intensely colored. So in chromium, they have to prove themselves. Now their security is developed. Now I am not going back like vanadium. My security is developed. Anyway, I have to keep my step forward. So I will take it as a challenge and I will do to protect myself and others. The feeling of chromium is they have to prove themselves and it is a challenge to protect themselves and others. There is a risk in it, but they still go ahead and do it. In chromium, the feeling is you have to step forward. There is no question if you can or cannot do it. There is no question if you can or cannot do it. The feeling of uncertainty, but they still don't need anyone. There is a feeling of uncertainty, but they don't need anyone for the support. Here the support is not needed. So the next element is manganum. Manganum is a transition metal with multifaceted alloy uses, particularly in stainless steels. So here the manganum is developed than chromium. Here they know, I know I can defend myself because I am developed. But how much oppositions can I bear? How much can I protect myself? So the development is they are getting near to the development of to reach the top. Here the need for support, but at the same time they resign domination. So once we develop ourselves, we face oppositions from many sides. So we want to defend that oppositions. So the materia medica of manganum is involuntary laughing and weeping. Does not enjoy joyous music, but immediately affected by sad music, sad music. So their anxiety and fear, great apprehensive, restless and anxious. Anxiety as if something bad is going to happen. He walks the floor. The more he walks the floor, the more he became anxious. He attempts mental occupation, tries to occupy his mind. And more he occupies his mind, the more he anxious he becomes. He has difficulties in his business because he cannot do good thinking. The queeriest part of all is just how he gets relief. He lies down and it all passes away, and it all passes away. You cannot find that in every medicine. That is rare, strange, and peculiar. So whenever they are walking or whenever they get like mentally, slightest mental exertion, or whenever they walk continuously, they become more anxious and restless. But when they lie down, every restlessness and anxiety will go off. So they will tell, he lies down and say, like, why did I think of that before? Perfectly comfortable now. He gets up and the anxiety and restlessness comes. When he lies down, he is perfectly well. There is no anxiety and there is no restless. But once he get up again, this anxiety and restlessness will drive him. But in arsenic, it is direct opposite. Like we can see when the patient goes from one bed to another, one chair to another, his anxiety and restlessness reduces. But when he sits, the anxiety and restlessness get worse. So he wants to be continuously in the moving from one place to another. So manganese is also an essential human dietary element, important in macronutrition, metabolism, bone formation, and free radical defense system. It is a critical component in dozens of proteins and enzymes. It is found mostly in the bones, but also in liver, kidneys, and brain. In the human brain, the manganese is bound to manganese metalloproteins, most notably glutamine synthetase in astrocytes. So our next element is ferron. Ferron is for firmness. So they are steady, they are right, they can take their own decisions. They are not dependent on anyone. They are firm in their decisions. There is no oscillation in taking the decisions. As they have developed their own security, they can do everything on their own, and they are at the verge of completion. Like we can see, we are at the verge of reaching the top of the mountain. So the understanding of Param is I must protect and defend. I have to resist the pressure and the opposition. They feel compelled to do something against their wish and have to fight against it. So they have a guilt of not obeying their parents. So here the issue of guilt comes. So they feel that their decisions are right and they want to go forward with their decisions. And they think their decisions are right, they will follow. But if any opposition comes from their parents, they will oppose their parents. No, I can't do this. I will go ahead with this only. So with this opposition, there arises a guilt that they will think I should have not did in this way to my parents. Like I'm not obeying them. I should not have treated them in this way. So the guilt arises in this aspect. So they are obstinate, they are headstrong. They contradict disposition to ailments from anger, ailments from scorn. One can visualize a situation where the parents are forcing the child into something and the child does not want to do and says, I know what is right for me. So this is the way they will oppose, and due to this opposition, they will have the guilt inside. So they will think they are always on the right. Param is always on the right. So where do we think we will use the ion? Ion, we use ion in gates and fences. So ion reminds you in a jail with bars of helmet or battle tank or armor or a shield. The theme of all these is they are protective. They can protect others and they can protect themselves because they are surrounded. They are protected. They prevent outside things coming into your territory. So others should not interfere into their decisions in their life. So they prevent outside things from coming into your own territory. You want to keep people from breaking into your territory. You put forth the defense of ion. So the theme with Provers are dream that their parents were forcing them to marry, when the parents were intruding into their territory and they had to put up a strong defense to protect it. So here we can see in terms of relationship, Kali, they are completely dependent. And as and how they develop, their relationship subsides off. Their relationship is decreased. In calcium, we can see only the need for the support of mentor or a guide or a father. But here, they no need the support of anyone. They know what they want to do. So they won't allow even their parents to involve in whatever the things they are doing. So this is the difference. This difference itself is a performance. They defend themselves and perform to defend their families. This theme of defending and protecting oneself is strongly seen in copper and zinc, which follow in the nickel. So they start defending themselves, and how much they are defending and how they are defending, in what way they are defending, forms their performance in their work or a job or everything what they are doing. So this defense itself is a performance to them. So we can see in patient's language, they are extremely determined. They take the challenge. They have a very good willpower. They will fight and has a good power. Constant fighting, battling, very bold and without any fear. So obstinate, we can see the ferrum elements, ferrum, metallicum, ferrum ars, ferrum pars, obstinate. In dreams of war, we can see the ferrum metallicum. In dreams of fight, we can see the ferrum. So this is all about the ferrum element. So our next element is cobalt. So the cobalt is little more developed than the ferrum. So the main feeling of cobalt is now they have developed. And when an individual develops, they want to start face the opposition of the others. They want to handle the criticism of the others. So here in cobalt, their doubt is whether my protection is absolutely or complete. So here now they have reached the verge to reach the top position in their life, and they have a doubt that whether I have reached the position absolutely and completely in my life. So this is their doubt. So whenever they face the opposition, they have to defend themselves. As soon as they reach the higher position, they have to defend the oppositions and criticisms, whatever they are facing. So here also develops the sense of guilt, as like similar to Ferrum. Thinks too little of himself. Delusion that he is a criminal and others know it. In patient's language, we can see guilt of wrong decisions. Whatever the wrong decisions they take, their work area or their home, so they feel guilt. Guilt of wrong decisions in the sense that I said that I know I should have tackled this, but I didn't. So that's the mistake. And so I am guilty of that mistake. Wrong decision is also in the same way. I know I should have done it, but I didn't. I know it's self mistake. I accept it. So the materia medica of cobalt. So here I have picked up only the uncommon peculiar symptoms of this particular remedy, not the every symptoms. So which will be easier for the understanding. So vertigo and feeling as if head is too large. Vertigo aggravated by stools. Headache aggravated by bending forward, aggravated by jarring. Sensation as if brain went up and down on stepping. Disposition to keep jaws closed tightly. Teeth feel too long. Cracks across the tongue, across the middle of the tongue. Tongue coated white. Sore taste. Constant swallowing due to accumulation of water in the mouth. So spring catara, photophobia only during the spring season, pain in the eyes on coming into sunshine, shooting pain in the liver to thighs. From the liver to thighs, there's a shooting pain. Foot sweat, mostly between the toes, sore smell, flashes of heat along the legs. So these are all only the peculiar symptoms to this remedy. So now Nicolam. Nicolam is much more developed than the previous element. So the understanding of Nicolam is, the main feeling of Nicolam is that I am successful in protecting myself and the others. There is a strong need to fight for others and to protect them. It might be against injustice or any form of harm by antisocial elements. Strive to reach the perfection of security. Nicolam lies in the same column as platina and palladium and shares with these two the qualities of egotism and superiority. They feel that they are superior, they are egoistic. When the two factors of attack and defense are combined with superiority, there emerges the feeling that he is superior to others and must come to their rescue and defense. So here they feel that others should come to their defense and rescue. So this is others should come under his protection. This is their egotism and superiority. So the proving theme, there is a strong need to fight for others and to protect others from wrong antisocial elements, to fight like a policeman or defender of the community, disposition to contradict and intolerance of contradiction, the sense of duty to help those weaker than himself. Those who are weaker than himself, these persons will help them in whatever way they could. So the materia medica is, they are restless after midnight 3 a.m. Everything feels sore, must move about. Restlessness ameliorated while walking. In arsenicum also we can see restlessness is ameliorated from moving from one place to another. Here also the restlessness is ameliorated while walking. And as we have already said, the restlessness decreases from starting Kali to the zinc. The restlessness and anxiety from each and every element decreases as their structure is developed much more. So next symptom is head pain in the top as from a nail. Pressure on the vertex in the morning till noon and in warm room. Eye object appears too large. Empty feeling in the epigastrium without desire for food. Obliged to sit up and hold head. Must put arms in ties when coughing. So these are all the main uncommon peculiar symptoms for this element. So with this, we are next entering into the next element, cuprum. Cuprum have reached the top of the hill. They are complete now. So copper is one of the few metals that can occur in nature in a directly usable metallic form. This lead to very early human use in several regions from 8000 BC. In the Roman era, copper was mined principally on Crepus, the origin of the name of the metal from As Cripium, metal of Crepus, later corrupted to cuprum, copper, Old English, and copper were derived from this. So this is the derivation of the name of this element. So the understanding of cuprum is, the main feeling of cuprum is, they have reached a level of success as far as their security is concerned, both financially as well as feeling protected. In order to maintain their position, now they have reached the top and they want to maintain that position. So in whatever life they have reached the top position in their life and they want to protect that position. They want to maintain that position. The theme of maintenance comes in the cuprum. They have to keep their defenses alert. They are tested by intermittent attacks. So they are tested as we reach the top, we know criticism comes and the attack comes from the outside world. So they are tested by intermittent attacks to their structure. So they are always ready to defend themselves. So the keywords are striking, defend, attack. So there is a desire to maintain their defense and security. There is a need to perform constantly in their job. The main feeling of Kupram is that of being attacked. He feels he has to be prepared for a sudden attack. They don't know when the attack comes. So, as they have reached that much higher position, so they should be prepared for that attack at any time. The feeling comes in paroxysms intermittently in Kupram, and in contrast to Zinkum, where feels attacked continuously. In Kupram, they have a feeling that they are attacked only intermittent. But in zinc, they feel that the attack is continuous. The paroxysms of attack is less in cuprum in comparison to the zinc. So this is the theme of war, and cuprum has a lot to do with war and armies. Cuprum has a delusion of being an officer, a great person, a person of a rank, a general. So they gestures with clenched hand, like prepare yourself for a punch in a fight. So their gesture is clenched hands, like preparing yourself for a punch in a fight. So their materia medica is they have a fear of company, shuns everybody, afraid of everybody who approaches him. Anguish and restless, tossing about, delusion that he is a general, thinks himself a person of a rank, destructiveness, fear of falling. So here they have a fear of company. We can see the relationship issues or the people, those who are surrounded by them, it is reducing from Kali to here to Kupram. As the Kali structure is not developed, so they need all the relationships. But here now the structure is developed. So there is not at all a need for a relationship. And as the defenses are there, as they are attacked intermittently, so they are afraid. If they have this relationship, they will attack them. They will defend them. So they no need any relationships. They are fear that any relationship which they are having will attack them. So they have a fear of company. So they shuns away these people. And they shuns away everybody. And anguish and restless tossing about. So their anguish and restless is all about the attack and the defense. They are restless because their stressor is about to attack intermittently. So they are anguish and restless about this. So our next element, let us go to our next element is zinc. So it was discovered by Andreas, and the alchemist burned zinc in air to form what they called as philosopher's wood or white snow. So when zinc is burnt in air, they form a wool or a white snow. So they call this element as a philosopher's wool or a white snow. So the main feeling of Zincan is a constant attack to their position of security and protection, and it is difficult for them to handle this anymore. In Kupram, we can see only the attacks are intermittent. Only they face the criticism intermittently. So here in Zincan, the attack to the position wherever they are is much more and more. So It is difficult for them to handle this anymore. They are not able to handle this anymore. So, to protect themselves from this defense, they are alert and agile all the time, making constant effort to see that they don't lose their structure or security. They are very restless. So why Zinkham is restless? They are trying to preserve their position. To preserve their position in whatever they are restless. There is an insistent fidgetity feeling which makes them very restless with a desire to move constantly. So here, until now, we have reached the top of the hill. After reaching the top of the hill, there is definitely we want to come down and there is a downfall. So after zinc, the gallium, they are imminent, unavoidable loss of protection and security. So until zinc, it is a transition metal. So they are able to uphold their position. They are able to maintain the position even if the attack comes. They are able to maintain their security until zinc. Until zinc, transition metals are over. So now we are entering into non-metals. So here there comes a downfall from here on. So here in gallium, the loss is imminent, unavoidable loss of protection and security. So the understanding of gallium, the main feeling in gallium is that there is an imminent, unavoidable loss of protection and security. It is like the robber is just about to attack. Here the question is not whether but when. The effort is not to stop it but to postpone it. Here they know definitely there is a loss is there, but at least I can postpone how much ever I can to prevent that loss. So in patient's language, we can see a good report is positive, but if negative reports, then you get a harsh commands and promotions are held back. Upgrading is professional competency. I have skills, I have creditability, competency, and confidence. So they will tell, Doctor, I have reached until this much position. I want to maintain this position. I know I am going out of this job, but at least for these many years or these many months, I can continue with my job. So I want to postpone from losing this job. So I'm trying for those kind of things. So this will be their professional competency. So to postpone this job, they will upgrade their skills. They will develop their competency and confidence. So germanium, failure to protect their security in face of attack. At least in gallium, they will try to postpone. But now, again, we are little more on the downhill that they can't protect their security in face of attack. Failure to protect their security in face of attack. Germanium cannot protect the attack. Cannot protect their security in attack. The loss, the destruction, and the attack has happened. And the feeling is, I couldn't prevent it. Yes, definitely, destruction has happened and the loss has happened due to the attack, but I am not able to prevent it. Do you have the ability to stand that kind of damage? Their question is, do you have the ability to stand that kind of damage? Your security is last. How long can you stand it? So this is all about the germanium. So in arsenic and selenium, we can see these are negatively charged. So these people are negative towards their life. Like we are climbing the downhill and we have reached the down of the hills. So these people are negative towards their life. So the arsenic is all about they want to control how much ever they have. So that's why they come in cancer miasm. Whatever they have, they want to protect it. To want to protect those things, they are restless and anxious. They want to control the things, whatever they have. I know loss is there, but at least whatever I have now, I can preserve it. No, so I will take control. So to take those things under their control, to maintain whatever they have, they show their perfectionism to maintain those things. They are perfect. They are fastidious due to the things whatever they have to maintain. Anyway, I know loss is there, but at least how much ever I have, I can maintain that. So this is about the arsenic. So what is the understanding of the arsenic? The main feeling is that now their defenses are weak. People are taking away things and they are too bold to protect it. They have to be careful and cautious and see far how long and much they can preserve. Things are going out of control. There is no one to go to. They have to do it by themselves, feeling totally helpless. Unlike gallium, where the feeling is of an impending loss, in arsenic, the feeling is that the process of loss has begun and is continuing. The loss has begun definitely and it is continuing. The question is how much you can hold on to. It is slipping through the fingers and you are helpless in the situation. They try to hold on to whatever they have because whatever has gone will not return to them. Here the feeling is resources are limited and whatever gone is gone. There is no further addition to the structure, no income. So you have to use the available resources in the best possible way. So the best example is after retirement, a person will get on a particular amount to sustain with their life. So, doctor, after my job, I am getting only this much amount of pension after retiring from my job. So I have to protect this and I have to hold on for this how much ever I can. I can spend only with this much amount. So I have to calculate perfectly and I have to spend the money. So this is how they are. Their resources are limited. Hence, the important words are to optimize, economize, and waste. He needs people and is dependent on them because of his weakness. It feels they cannot be trusted. So, to manage this loss, we can see they are dependent. They are dependent on Kali and calcium to manage this loss, as they will get one electron or two electron from them to manage their loss. So, in Kali, we can see there is a need for support of the whole family. But here, also there is a need for support when it combines with the Kali element. When arsenicum combines with the Kali element, there is or calcium element, there is a need for support. But the arsenicum part, which makes them, there is no trust in their whom they are dependent on. Kali is dependent on their whole family, but arsenicum feels, doctor, I have this much amount of money. Due to my amount of property or money they have, only I think they want me and they help me for this whenever I am ill health. So this is how they are suspicious and they don't trust the people. In Kupram we saw they shun off from their relationship. But here, after shunning off also, there arises a mistrust in the relationship. And they are suspicious about the things. Whereas the Kali part need the whole support, they are completely dependent on their family. When it combines with the arsenic part, they are suspicious and mistrust to the relationship. So they won't trust the persons whom they are dependent on. In calcium also the same thing arises. They won't even trust on their mentor or their guide or their fatherly figure because the calcium part needs their guidance and they fall back to their support. They are dependent on them. But arsenicum part, they cannot trust them and they are suspicious towards them. So this is the toxic combination between these two salts. So it is a case of a 29 years old lady. So she came with me, these complaints, and as it is a 1.5 hours case, I have just shortened the case due to the time convenience, according to the time convenience. So she had mouth apnea. So she went to doctor and took the medicines for her mouth apnea. But whenever this mouth apnea was there, she continuously opens and closes her mouth as to see whether it has cured or not. So she said, Doctor, I am so anxious that I will open and close my mouth at least for 100 to 200 times in a day to see whether it has cured or not. So this is an anxiety even for a small physical symptom. So I have a pain in the temporomandibular joint and I consulted doctors. Doctors said by seeing the reports, nothing, no need to worry, nothing is the issue. But yet I cannot trust the doctors because as still I have the pain. If pain is not there, I am all right and I am well. Now when the pain is there, how can I trust the doctors? So this is how arsenic patients, they don't even trust the doctors. So whenever the report came out, I kept that report and I searched continuously in Google. I was anxious about the report issues and I searched what is the disease I have, what is that? And due to this, I got anxious. So this is her one area of her anxiety and restlessness and how they mistrust even the persons and doctors. So the second area is all about in her life when her father-in-law and mother-in-law had cancer. Her first started with cancer of father-in-law. So she knew what all his father-in-law had gone through when he was in cancer. He was admitted in ICU for 3 months or 50 days or something. So she said, Doctor, I will tell my husband, you only go and see him. I can't come to hospital because I am anxious and restless. So I said, my husband, no, I am fear of this. You only go and take care. I can't come with you. Like this, she used to avoid going to hospitals with her husband. But on last stages of her father-in-law, last 3 days before he could pass out, her husband took her to the hospital. And after seeing those, what all he is going through, she got more fear. She got more fear about the cancer, about the disease cancer. She searched everything regarding the cancer in her Google. And when she experienced the same with the mother-in-law, like as she is a woman, whenever doctors are telling, she only want to go with her mother-in-law. So whenever doctors tell something about the cancer issue of her mother-in-law, or whenever they show the reports to her, and whenever doctors talk about the further treatment regarding the issues of her mother-in-law, at the same time she will get palpitation and shivering. Why humans should suffer this much? So this was her thought, and she will get palpitation and shivering. While on entering into the hospital, while seeing that oncology department itself, her heartbeat increases. So the same thing she compares with the pain she thinks she's having in the temporomandibular joint. She thinks that this pain will be there due to cancer. Whether I have got something cancer here, that is why the pain is there. As doctors too are not telling nothing is no problem by seeing the reports. But I feel that I have cancer. That is why the pain is there with me. So this is how they are, their fear, their anxiety and restlessness about the issues of their disease, or whatever they have, or about the cancer. So in doing things, she does all the household works and all the works in the farm single-handedly, without taking the help of anyone. She plans things previously. So I plan in the previous night what all things I have to do. in home, and no work will be pending. I have to be perfect in my work because I know I'm going to lose, so I have to be perfect in my work. I will clean the house properly. Everybody will come and say, "You have kept the house very clean and perfect. We hadn't seen anywhere like this." So others, whomsoever they are coming to their houses, coming to her home, they will say like this to her. So an issue of saving money, she had started saving money from her childhood. When her mother used to give, she used to save that money. She won't spend the money unnecessarily. So when it was 12, she started her bank account and she started saving the amount. So whatever amount money he had saved, she will spend in the jewels. But her husband is direct opposite. Captain, my husband spends a lot of money. She says that my husband spends a lot of money unnecessarily. He don't know how to spend the money. But I will save the money. I won't spend too unnecessarily. And I will save the money. Whatever husband gives, I will save the money. I will not spend unnecessarily. If my husband gives me 5,000 to take the dresses, I will take the dress only for 2,000 and remaining 3,000 I will save. So he thinks that if I have 500 rupees in my hand only, but I will be having 5,000 rupees, which he don't know because I have saved and kept that much amount, which my husband doesn't even know. So they are fastidious, cleaning the house, everything they want to be in order. It should be perfect. So not even a one thing should be changed in their order. If I am arranging the books in my room, I will keep the books in a orderly manner. So she said, I will keep the books in an orderly manner. When my father asks, where is this book? Or where is that book? Or when I ask my father to take this book or that book, I will tell him, in this row, in this number, this book is there. So that is how I maintain my order. That is how I maintain my perfect in doing the work. So this much is my perfection. And in cleaning, I don't like my mother-in-law washing the utensils. It will not be proper when she wash the utensils. So I will tell her I only will wash. So fastidious we can see arsenic how it is a high grade remedy. So mine consentious triples about arsenic. So the next element. So this is all about the arsenic, and we know it is more meant remedy for fastidious and perfectionist, and they are restless. Now I hope we understood why they are restless, how they are restless, why they are fastidious and how they are fastidious, and why this remedy pattern acts in this way. I hope via the case we came to the understanding of the arsenic. So the next element is selenium. Selenium, there is a complete loss. Here arsenic at least holds on, but here in selenium, they are fully lost. So these people are also negative towards their life. The feeling here is complete loss of capacity, loss of energy, and loss of ability to pursue their work and security. They feel weak and attacked. Here, even the desire to protect has gone. At least arsenic, they will protect whatever they have. But here, the desire to protect itself is gone away. They are lost completely. So this is all about the selenium. So the next element is bromine. So in bromium, everything is lost. So they are away from the light. So bromium is mainly a halogen. Halogens are negative towards light. They are used to kill the germs. They are used as disinfectants. So these people are also negative towards the light. They are negatively charged. So they will feel like they are totally insecure and completely alone. We can see Kali need everyone in their relationship, but here we can see they need no one. They feel that they are alone to face the danger and the attack. So they also have the issues to do with ghost, being pursued, conscience, hitting, punished, etc. So we can see when the bromine combines with the Kali element, on one side there is a need for complete dependency of the Kali. They depend on their whole family members. But on the other side, they don't need those family members, which comes the bromine part. They feel lonely because of the bromine. They want to come out. Kali part says they want that relationship, but the bromine part says to that individual, I don't need this relationship. I don't trust this relationship. So I will entirely cut off from this relationship. Bromine part says this to them. So this is a toxic combination. Whereas the one side, in their mind, they want their support. On the other side, they want to completely cut off from them. And they feel alone. So in bromine, there arises the honesty issue. Bromine part, they will do the work honestly. Whatever work they are, they will do perfectly and honestly. So krypton is a rare gas and they are content with security, and opposite feeling is of total absence of security, and then they need to develop it within the self and to feel completely within the self without somebody else providing the security. So this is all about the elements of the fourth row. So now we will see the gist or the nutshell, or let us recall whatever we have gone through in this session. So in nutshell, the fourth row personality is all about. It's a picture of an everyday man with his daily issues and problems, his routine task and job, and all the questions which revolve around how much I have earned, how much I have lost, bonus. Did I do my job rightly? Is my boss happy with me? Is somebody watching? Will my income tax take away what I have? Is everybody following rules? So, this is the issue of the fourth row, and we saw the elements on the left side of the periodic table experiences a lack in the security and to protect themselves, has not developed it. Therefore, they depend on others for the same. In the middle, they have developed it and are successful in protecting themselves. And on the right hand side of the periodic table, they feel they are losing and they have lost their mass and their ability to protect and need it from outside. So Kali and calcium lacks the capacity to protect self and depend for same of others. There is no foundation. So scandium, titanium, vanadium, and chromium, they start to develop the capacity to protect self. Foundation begins to develop. So in manganum, ferrum, cobalt, nickelum, and zinc, here has the capacity to protect self and needs to maintain the position. Starts facing opposition. Foundation develops further, begins to feel the attack to the structure. Gallium, germanium, arsenic, and selenium begins to lose the capacity to protect self. So, in general, we want to understand that the reactivity is more in Kali as in how the element is developed structurally, the reactivity reduces, and as in how the downfall comes, like from germanium arsenic, again the reactivity starts and the reactivity is more in arsenic, selenium, and bromine. In a similar way, they are more restless and anxious in Kali, and this restlessness and anxious decreases as the structure develops, and again the restlessness and anxious develops when the structure is about to fall down. In arsenic, the anxious and restlessness is more. This is the reason behind, as they are in the downfall, the structure and restlessness is more. In relationship issue also, we can see that Kali and calcium is in more need for their relationship, for their support. Whereas the structure is developed, they are independent and there is no need of that much relationship. Kali and calcium need a whole family or a guide or a mentor for their support. So this is their relation. But whereas the individual element develops, as in how the elements develop, they no need support. They no need anyone. So their relationship is also reduced. Whereas we can see in Kupram, they shuns away. They shun away from people. They are fear of people. So it means that they don't need any relationship, because if they are there, they can attack and they can defend, and they want to defend the attack. So if people are there and if they are in relationship, people will attack them. So they don't want any relationship. But whereas in downfall, we can see when the elements like arsenic, there is a need for relationship, but if they cannot trust that relationship. As they are in downfall, to maintain that downfall, they need that relationship. So this is all about the issues of their reactivity, the issues in their relationship, and how their structure have been developed. So I would like to end with this quote. The very innermost life of the patient is talking to us and asking us for remedies. We must now read the signs and inner expression of the disorder economy. Please, dear friends, whenever we are learning a remedy, please learn the whole source of the remedy, either via the net or either via the books, whatever we have, and compare it with the materia medica symptoms. So if there is, for example, if there is anxious and restless, we should think why this element has got this anxious, why this element has got this restless. If it is a relationship, why this element doesn't want any relationship or fear of any relationship, why this element want relationship. So learn the source of the whole and compare those source with our materia medica. Compare the nature of the element, how they are in nature, and compare it with the symptoms which we learn in the materia medica. And learn from maximum 5 to 6 books, each remedies. So we can give more precise prescription as a single remedy, and we can understand the inner pattern of the individual before we could prescribe the remedy. So this session is dedicated to my guru, Rishikesh sir. Thank you, sir, so much. And I thank Shivraj College, Chairman sir, Managing Director sir, and Principal sir for providing us this platform to share our knowledge, whatever little bit we know regarding homeopathy. And not last, I would like to thank you all for this patience listening to whatever I have conveyed. I hope whatever little bit I have conveyed or whatever little bit I know in homeopathy I have conveyed was a worthwhile and it was understandable to you all. So thank you once again for patience listening, and thank you all.